Now, when I tell you that this has been a journey, I know that sounds cliche, but let me tell you, it's been a journey. The first day, how many parents heard us on the first day? I told you one thing, that I promise it'll get better, okay? It did not sound good the first day. Would you all admit that? Yes, we're very honest with each other, okay? But it sounds great now. And one of the things that we did along the journey, and one of the things I think it's important that we teach in all the Civic Youth Ensembles, is that music making is not about playing a bunch of notes. It's not about just playing a little dot and processing information. That's part of it, but that's only about 20% of it. The rest of this is about connecting this with that. And how do we get a bunch of kids, and I'm saying that with love, but how do you get young people when they kind of shut down to open this up and to connect with what's going on in here? Because that connection is the spark that will last for the rest of their lives. And so our next piece, it's called Intermezzo by Mascagni. It's actually one of the famous movies that it appears is Godfather 3, the worst of the three. But it's a beautiful piece. It's not incredibly difficult, but the point of this was to let them let go. Give them something that they can connect to as a group, as a body of people, as our future leaders. So this is Intermezzo by Mascagni. One of the things that we worked on, which they're not doing a very good job, we said you need to smile. And I see about 20% of them. I need to see, so we're going to applaud again, but let's see the smile. They don't need to hear this, but you need to hear this. For a group this age to play with that quality of sound, it's actually a really hard piece. I'm incredibly proud of them. And if you look at their eyes while they're playing, the concentration that's going on, it just gives me so much hope in this city, in this community, of what is in store for us as a community. Our last piece today is West Side Story. And before we end with that, I'd like to share with you a couple of upcoming things. I want you to come back. We want you to feel at home here. I know you feel at home when you're coming every week at 8:30, but we want you to come back. We have the Civic Orchestra. It's another group that I do. I purposely like to do this group and the Civic Orchestra, bookends. And they're performing on November 11th, this Friday night, and they're doing Elgar Enigma variations. After that, we're also doing the Nutcracker, full edition of the Nutcracker with a ballet company from Taylor at the Dearborn Performing Arts Center. So it's a made-in-Detroit Nutcracker. You should not miss it. It's going to be good. So this group, as I said, has been on a journey, and we've had all kinds of activities on this journey. To sitting in a big circle, I play flute, so I would bring my flute. We would learn scales. We would learn theory. They have come a huge distance in a very short period of time. They rehearse one time a week for 2.5 hours. One time a week for 2.5 hours. And that's taken an incredible amount of dedication by not only these young people, but by the parents. So I want all the parents who are in the room here today to stand up so that the kids can applaud you. Stand up, parents, come on. Wait until it snows at 8:30. Feels so good, believe me. And especially with the time change, yeah, it's going to be great. So we are going to end with West Side Story today. I want you to hug your kids if they're up here when you get done. They have done a tremendous job. I love working with them. I truly love working with them. I'm hard on them like you would not believe. But I wouldn't be hard on these young people if I didn't think they could do it. And they've proven once and once again that they are tremendous. So hug them, come back to Orchestra Hall, and this is West Side Story by Leonard Bernstein. Thank you.